Hi, my name is Carly Waite, and I will be discussing professional dispositions as an educator. I'm going to discuss which dispositions I believe I currently possess, as well as the dispositions I need to work on. There are many dispositions that I believe I currently possess as an educator. I find that I am sensitive to the individual needs of students. Many of the students that I currently work with have different strengths and needs than other students. As a special educator, it is important for me to address those strengths and needs in my instruction in order for those students to have confidence in their abilities, but also to learn and grow. Embracing the cultural diversity of the community is another disposition that I grew to acquire in my 2 years of teaching. The community that I teach in consists of many students whose families are low income or who do not speak English. Being able to create a relationship with the families within this community helped me to become an educator who is supportive and accepting of the cultural diversity. Another disposition I hold is promoting social justice and equity, maintaining appropriate standards of confidentiality, and exercising fairness in all areas. As a special educator, being fair is an important aspect when it comes to creating instruction as well as giving support. In my opinion, being fair does not mean giving the same thing to all students, but giving the students the support they will need to succeed. When creating or modifying instruction for students with special needs, it is important to keep in mind what is equitable and what will support them best in reaching their academic goals. My final disposition that I pride myself on is demonstrating professional friendliness, warmth, and a genuine caring relationship with others while also providing intellectual and emotional support. This is important for me as a teacher because looking back, I always had the best educational experience with the teachers who showed a general interest in me and built a solid relationship with me. Those teachers were the reason I wanted to eventually become a teacher because I wanted to be able to shape children the same way. No matter what my students' strengths or needs may be or their academic skills, I want to always have a warm and positive relationship with them. This foundation builds upon their ability to learn from you and express their ideas. Even though I found some dispositions that I already acquired, I also observed a few dispositions that I need to work on. Being able to reflect on my experiences is a skill that can help me to grow as an educator. Many times I find myself so worried about my next lesson or my next task that I do not reflect on the lesson I just taught. I think also including previous lessons into new lessons is a practice that could benefit the students and build on their knowledge. Promoting and supporting curiosity and encouraging active inquiry is another disposition I would like to work on and grow in as an educator. I think it is important for students to be curious in their learning and ask questions, and as a teacher, I could be more active in having those students ask those questions. Also, asking more in-depth questions when implementing instruction is another way for students to develop active inquiry in their learning. A professional educator to me values each of the dispositions that were presented and actively conveys those dispositions throughout their teaching. They are respectful and professional to students and colleagues. They show dedication to their teaching profession and create a warm and welcoming educational atmosphere for all students. Teaching standards may range depending on the state or county a person is teaching in. However, all teachers should share the same values in order to be a professional educator. It is important that educators support student success and value equity in their instruction. They should be accepting of various cultures and diversity of students and families that they work with. Professional educators should reflect and be flexible in their teaching as well as learn from their experiences. These educators should model appropriate behavior and integrity in order for their students to follow. Overall, teachers should follow and value the dispositions that were listed in the survey in order to become professional educators. Most importantly, all professional educators should be committed to providing their students instruction that will help them be successful.